Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln wheat pennies and counting down the top 6 most valuable examples ever sought by collectors. These historic 1-cent coins have captured the attention of numismatists for decades, and some rare specimens have sold for astonishing amounts of money at major auctions. While millions of wheat pennies were produced between 1909 and 1958, certain dates, mint marks, and conditions have transformed a few of these humble coins into some of the most valuable treasures in American coin collecting. Stay with us as we explore 6 extraordinary Lincoln wheat pennies that have become legends in the numismatic community. So let's get started. First up. Today we're taking a closer look at one of America's most recognizable coins, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny. At first glance, this old 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but its historical significance, collector appeal, and surprising auction results have made it a favorite among numismatists. While most examples are affordable, certain high-grade and exceptional specimens have sold for impressive amounts of money. If you have a 1940 wheat penny in fine condition, you may be wondering whether it is simply an old coin or a collectible piece of American history. Let's explore everything you need to know. The 1940 Lincoln wheat penny was minted during a fascinating period in United States history. America was recovering from the Great Depression and preparing for the challenges that would soon come with World War II. The Lincoln cent design had already been in circulation for more than 3 decades. Originally introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the coin became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. The 1940 issue was produced in large numbers, with more than 586 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone. Additional examples were produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints. Despite the high mintage, collectors continue to seek these coins because they represent an important era in American coinage history. One of the most attractive aspects of the 1940 wheat penny is its classic design. The obverse features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln created by Victor David Brenner. Around Lincoln's portrait appear the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1940. The reverse displays 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This iconic reverse design gave the series its famous nickname, the wheat penny. The coin was struck in a bronze composition consisting primarily of copper, with a diameter of 19 millimeters and a weight of approximately 3.11 grams. Collectors often appreciate the warm brown and red tones that older copper coins develop over time. When discussing a 1940 wheat penny in fine condition, it is important to understand what the grade means. A fine-grade coin shows moderate circulation wear, but major details remain clearly visible. Lincoln's portrait still displays noticeable detail, and the wheat stalks on the reverse retain much of their original design. Fine-condition examples are considerably more attractive than heavily worn specimens and are popular among collectors seeking affordable vintage coins for their collections. Because many 1940 pennies circulated extensively for decades, finding examples with strong detail can still be rewarding. Although the 1940 wheat penny is not considered a key-date rarity, collector demand remains strong. Lincoln wheat cents are among the most widely collected coins in the United States. Many collectors attempt to assemble complete sets covering every year and mint mark from 1909 through 1958. As a result, demand exists even for common-date coins such as the 1940 issue. Interest becomes even stronger when coins possess attractive surfaces, original color, unusual mint errors, or exceptionally high grades. Registry set collectors often compete for the finest known examples, creating significant premiums for coins preserved in extraordinary condition. Now let's talk about value. A typical 1940 Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition is generally worth only a few cents to perhaps a $0.25 in today's market. Price guides commonly place fine-condition examples around 20 to 30 cents, depending on the mint and market conditions. However, values rise dramatically as condition improves. Uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars, while superb gem-quality coins with full original red color have reached hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auction. Some top-graded 1940 Lincoln cents have sold for $345,000 because of their exceptional preservation and collector demand. The most impressive auction results come from coins graded at the very highest levels. Registry-quality examples designated as MS68 Red have achieved remarkable prices, with some reported sales reaching several $1,000s. These extraordinary coins are extremely difficult to find because copper coins are highly susceptible to discoloration, marks, and environmental damage over time. Collectors are willing to pay substantial premiums for coins that appear almost exactly as they did when they left the mint decades ago. For collectors searching through old coin jars, estate collections, or inherited coin albums, the 1940 wheat penny remains an exciting find. Pay close attention to the coin's overall condition, color, and mint mark. Coins with original red surfaces are often worth considerably more than brown examples. It is also wise to examine the coin for potential mint errors, die varieties, or unusual striking characteristics that could increase its value. If you believe you have a particularly well-preserved specimen, professional grading from respected services can help determine its authenticity and market value. In conclusion, the 1940 Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition is a fascinating piece of American history that continues to attract collectors around the world. While most examples are not rare enough to make someone rich overnight, they remain highly collectible and represent an affordable entry point into the world of coin collecting. More importantly, exceptional examples have demonstrated that condition can transform an ordinary 1-cent coin into a highly valuable auction piece worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The next time you come across a 1940 wheat penny, take a closer look. You might be holding a small but meaningful piece of America's numismatic heritage. Next up today, we are taking a closer look at the fascinating 1942 Lincoln wheat penny, one of the most recognizable 1-cent coins in United States history. While millions of these coins were produced during World War II, many collectors are surprised to learn that certain examples can still attract strong interest in the coin market. In this video, we will explore the history, design, rarity, collector demand, and current market value of the 1942 wheat penny in fine condition. If you enjoy discovering valuable coins and hidden treasures from American history, stay with us until the end. The 1942 Lincoln wheat penny was minted during a critical period in American history as the United States entered World War II. The coin was struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, with a combined mintage of more than 950 million pieces. The Philadelphia mint alone produced over 657 million pennies without a mint mark. The coin was designed by Victor David Brunke and features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse displays two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. The 1942 issue was the last full year before the famous 1943 steel cents were introduced to conserve copper for the war effort. Because of this historical connection, many collectors consider the 1942 wheat penny an important coin in the Lincoln cent series. The 1942 wheat penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the classic reddish-brown appearance that collectors love. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. On the front, Abraham Lincoln's portrait faces right with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1942. The reverse features the famous wheat ears that gave the series its nickname. In fine condition, most of the major design details remain visible, although moderate wear can be seen on Lincoln's hair, coat, and the wheat stalks. Collectors often seek coins with strong detail, attractive culture, and minimal damage. Special varieties and era coins from 1942 can be worth substantially more than standard examples. Although the standard 1942 wheat penny is not considered a rare date because of its enormous mintage, Collector demand remains strong due to its historical significance and its place in the popular Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Many collectors attempt to build complete sets of wheat pennies, creating ongoing demand for coins in all grades. The San Francisco issue is generally scarcer than the Philadelphia and Denver versions because it had the lowest mintage among the regular circulation strikes. In addition, high-grade examples, proof coins, and rare era varieties can command significant premiums at auction. Collectors are especially interested in coins with exceptional preservation, original calque, and certified grades from professional grading services. Community discussions among collectors often describe ordinary, circulated 1942 cents as common, but demand increases sharply for superior examples and recognized varieties. For a typical 1942 Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition, the value is generally modest, often ranging around 20 to 30 cents, depending on eye appeal and market conditions. However, values increase as condition improves. Uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars, while top-grade certified coins have reached thousands of dollars at major auctions. Auction records show exceptional 1942 Philadelphia cents graded at the highest levels selling for nearly $4,000, while superb 1942D and 1942S examples have realized oversold for $745,000 thousands of dollars. These remarkable prices demonstrate how condition and rarity can dramatically influence a coin's value. If you own a 1942 wheat penny, begin by carefully examining the coin's condition. Look for sharp details, original surfaces, and minimal signs of cleaning or damage. Check for mint marks below the date area on Denver and San Francisco issues, as these can affect value. It is also wise to search for possible errors or unusual characteristics that could increase collectability. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional wear and environmental damage. For potentially valuable examples, consider obtaining professional authentication and grading. Certified coins often attract greater confidence from buyers and can command higher prices in the marketplace. Understanding grading standards and studying auction records can help collectors make informed decisions when buying or selling their coins. The 1942 Lincoln wheat penny remains a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. While most examples in fine condition are affordable and widely available, the coin's connection to the wartime era, classic wheatier design, and strong collector following continue to make it highly desirable. Exceptional high-grade specimens, rare proofs, and valuable era varieties have achieved impressive auction prices, proving that even a humble 1-cent coin can become a prized treasure. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1942 wheat penny is a wonderful reminder that every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Next up today, we are taking a closer look at the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, one of the final wheat cents ever produced by the United States Mint. While many collectors overlook this coin because of its large production numbers, certain examples continue to attract attention from collectors and investors alike. Even a coin in fine condition can be an important piece of American numismatic history, and exceptional examples or rare varieties have brought impressive prices in the collector market. If you have a 1957 wheat penny tucked away in a collection, this video will help you understand its history, features, rarity, and potential value. The Lincoln wheat penny series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin became the first regular United States circulating coin to feature a real historical figure. The wheat penny remained in production until 1958, making the 1957 issue one of the final years of the famous series. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. More than 1.05 billion examples were produced in Denver during 1957, making it one of the highest mintage wheat cents ever struck. Despite this enormous production, the coin remains popular because it represents the closing chapter of the classic wheat penny design. The obverse of the 1957 D Wheat penny displays the portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while Liberty is positioned to the left, and the date 1957 with the Denver D mint mark appears on the right. The reverse features two wheat stalks surrounding the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto EPLUBUSUNUM at the top. The coin was struck in a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. These classic design elements make the 1957 D Wheat penny instantly recognizable among collectors. A 1957 D Wheat penny in fine condition shows moderate circulation wear but still retains clear lettering, visible wheat lines, and a recognizable portrait of Lincoln. Although fine-grade examples are common, collectors often search for coins with attractive surfaces, original color, and strong eye appeal. Some collectors also hunt for repunched mint mark varieties and other minting anomalies that can significantly increase value. The 1957 D Wheat penny is not considered rare in terms of mintage because more than 1 billion pieces were produced. However, collector demand remains strong due to the popularity of the Wheat Cent series and the historical significance of the final years of production. Many collectors attempt to build complete Lincoln Wheat penny collections, ensuring consistent demand for all dates and mint marks. What truly drives value is condition. While circulated examples are plentiful, high-grade uncirculated coins with full original red color become increasingly difficult to locate. Special varieties and mint errors can also command substantial premiums. Collectors carefully examine these coins for unusual characteristics that may distinguish them from ordinary examples. Community discussions among coin collectors consistently describe the 1957 D as a common date, but they also note that exceptional condition and rare varieties can make individual specimens much more desirable. For a typical 1957 D Wheat penny in fine condition, market values are generally modest, often ranging from a few cents to under $1 depending on eye appeal and collector demand. Published value guides place fine condition examples at approximately 6 cents, with higher grades bringing progressively larger premiums. Uncirculated examples are where values begin to increase. Certified mint state specimens can sell for $820,000, while premium red examples in very high grades may reach hundreds of dollars. Exceptional MS-67 red examples have been valued in the hundreds of dollars, and some outstanding certified specimens have achieved auction results well above that level. These remarkable prices demonstrate how condition can dramatically affect the value of an otherwise common coin. If you own a 1957 D Wheat penny, begin by examining the coin carefully under magnification. Check for strong details, original copper color, and any unusual minting characteristics. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can significantly reduce collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional wear and environmental damage. Collectors should also pay attention to color designations. Coins classified as red generally command higher prices than red-brown or brown examples. If you believe your coin has exceptional quality or a possible mint error, professional grading by a respected certification service may be worth considering. Proper authentication can increase buyer confidence and improve marketability. The 1957 D Lincoln Wheat penny may not be one of the rarest wheat cents ever produced, but it remains an important and highly collectible piece of American coinage history. As one of the final wheat penny issues, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. While most fine-condition examples are worth only modest amounts, exceptional high-grade coins and rare varieties can achieve impressive auction prices. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, the 1957 D Wheat penny is a fascinating reminder that every coin has a story. Be sure to check your collection carefully because even a common coin can become a valuable treasure when condition, rarity, and collector demand come together. Next up today, we're taking a closer look at a fascinating piece of American coinage history, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition. At first glance, this small 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but collectors across the United States continue to search for high-quality examples because of their historical significance, collectible appeal, and growing market demand. While millions were produced, well-preserved specimens from this era can attract surprising attention in the numismatic community. Stay with us as we explore the history, features, rarity, and current market value of this classic wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first regularly circulating United States coin to feature a real historical figure. The wheat penny series remained in production until 1958 and is one of the most beloved coin series among collectors. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny was minted during a period when America was gradually recovering from the Great Depression. Coins from this era carry significant historical importance because they circulated during a transformative time in American history. The 1939 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins during that period. The obverse of the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty is positioned to the left and the date 1939 appears on the right. Since this coin was struck in Philadelphia, there is no mint mark beneath the date. The reverse displays the classic wheat ears design, with two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. The Latin phrase, E pluribus unum, is located along the top edge. In fine condition, the coin still shows moderate detail on Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears, although wear is visible on the highest points. Collectors often appreciate fine-condition examples because they retain enough detail to showcase the coin's original design while remaining affordable for many enthusiasts. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of Lincoln wheat pennies in 1939, the passage of time has significantly reduced the number of surviving coins in collectible condition. Many examples were heavily circulated, damaged, cleaned, or lost over the decades. Fine-condition specimens remain popular among collectors who are building complete wheat penny collections and seeking representative examples from each year and mint. Demand has remained strong because the Lincoln wheat series enjoys one of the largest collector followings in American numismatics. Additionally, collectors often search for coins with attractive natural color, original surfaces, and minimal damage, which can make certain examples considerably more desirable than average pieces. The value of a 1939 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark depends greatly on its condition, eye appeal, and overall preservation. In typical fine condition, many examples sell for approximately $1 to $5. Coins with particularly attractive surfaces or strong detail can command slightly higher prices. Extremely fine and about uncirculated specimens may range from sold for $345,000 or more, while mint-state examples can bring significantly higher premiums. Certified high-grade examples have occasionally sold for hundreds of dollars at auction, especially when they possess exceptional color and outstanding preservation. While a standard fine-condition coin is not usually considered a major rarity, the steady demand from collectors helps maintain its value in the marketplace. Collectors interested in acquiring a 1939 Lincoln wheat penny should carefully examine the coin for authenticity, surface quality, and signs of cleaning. Original coins with natural coloration are generally preferred over those that have been artificially altered. It is also important to verify that the coin truly lacks a mint mark, confirming its Philadelphia origin. Using proper storage methods, such as coin holders, albums, or protective capsules, can help preserve the coin's condition and prevent further wear. For valuable examples, professional grading by a reputable certification service may provide additional confidence and potentially enhance marketability. Patience and careful research are key when searching for quality wheat pennies. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition represents an important chapter in American coin collecting history. Its connection to the Philadelphia Mint, classic wheat ears design, and historical significance continue to attract collectors around the world. Although it is not among the rarest wheat pennies ever produced, its enduring popularity and steady collector demand ensure that it remains a desirable addition to many collections. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1939 wheat penny serves as a reminder that even a humble 1-cent coin can carry remarkable history and lasting value. Next up today, we are taking a close look at one of America's most collected coins, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark. At first glance, this small 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but certain examples in collectible grades can attract strong attention from coin collectors across the United States and around the world. In this video, we will explore the history, features, rarity, collector demand, and market value of the 1945 wheat penny in fine condition, and discover why this historic coin continues to be a favorite among numismatists. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was produced during the final year of World War II, a period that holds tremendous historical significance. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1945, the coin had already become a familiar part of everyday American commerce. The Philadelphia Mint struck hundreds of millions of Lincoln cents that year. Coins produced at Philadelphia did not carry a mint mark, which is why collectors refer to these pieces as the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark. These pennies circulated widely throughout the country and were used in countless daily transactions during a time when the nation was celebrating victory and looking toward a new era of peace and economic growth. One of the most recognizable features of the 1945 wheat penny is its classic design. The obverse displays a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1945. The reverse features two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the national motto EPLUBUSUNUM above. The coin is composed primarily of copper with a small amount of tin and zinc, giving it its distinctive reddish-brown appearance when well preserved. A fine condition example typically shows moderate wear from circulation, yet major details remain visible. Lincoln's portrait retains clear outlines, and the wheat ears on the reverse still display considerable detail, making fine-grade examples attractive and affordable collectibles. Although the 1945 Philadelphia wheat penny is not considered extremely rare due to its large mintage, finding attractive examples in collectible condition continues to interest hobbyists. Many coins from that era circulated heavily for decades, resulting in significant wear, scratches, corrosion, or environmental damage. As a result, collectors often seek pieces that have survived with better detail and eye appeal. Fine condition coins occupy an important place in the market because they offer a balance between affordability and historical preservation. Additionally, varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and other mint errors can make certain 1945 pennies much more desirable and valuable than ordinary examples. Collector demand for the 1945 wheat penny remains strong because Lincoln cents are among the most popular coin series in American numismatics. Many collectors attempt to complete full wheat penny albums, creating continuous demand for coins from every year and mint. The 1945 issue is particularly appealing because of its connection to the end of World War II. Historical significance often adds emotional value to coins, encouraging collectors to preserve pieces that represent important moments in American history. As interest in coin collecting continues to grow through online marketplaces, auctions, and social media communities, demand for quality wheat pennies remains healthy. When discussing market value, it is important to understand that condition plays a major role. A typical 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition generally sells for around $1 to several dollars, depending on eye appeal and market demand. Coins with stronger details, attractive color, or certification from professional grading services may command higher prices. Extremely well-preserved examples in mint state grades can sell for $670,000. Rare era varieties and exceptional specimens have achieved even stronger auction results. While an ordinary fine condition coin may not make someone rich overnight, it remains a valuable collectible and an important piece of American numismatic history. For collectors searching through old coin jars, estate collections, or inherited coin albums, careful examination is essential. Always check the date, mint mark area, and overall condition of the coin. Look for unusual characteristics such as doubling, striking errors, or exceptionally strong details. Handle coins by their edges to avoid damaging the surfaces and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. If you believe you have a particularly attractive or unusual example, consider consulting a professional coin dealer or submitting the coin for grading. Proper authentication and grading can increase buyer confidence and potentially enhance market value. In conclusion, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is a fascinating coin that combines American history, classic design, and enduring collector appeal. Although most examples in fine condition are relatively affordable, their connection to a pivotal moment in world history makes them treasured additions to many collections. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1945 wheat penny serves as a reminder that even a humble 1-cent coin can tell an incredible story. Next up today, we're taking a closer look at a fascinating coin that many people may overlook in their pocket change collections, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. At first glance, this 1-cent coin may appear ordinary, especially when found in a dirty or heavily circulated condition. However, some examples of this historic penny have attracted significant attention from collectors and have sold for impressive amounts at auctions. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1941 wheat penny, its unique features, collector demand, and the market values that make this coin an interesting piece of American numismatic history. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny was produced during an important period in American history, just before the United States entered World War II. The Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for more than 3 decades, having been introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, giving the series its famous wheat penny nickname. The 1941 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during that era. Hundreds of millions of these coins were produced, making them common in circulation at the time. However, the passage of decades has transformed surviving examples into collectible pieces of American history. The obverse of the 1941 wheat penny displays a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1941. Because there is no mint mark beneath the date, collectors can identify the coin as having been struck at the Philadelphia Mint. On the reverse, 2 wheat ears frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the national motto EPLUBUSUNUM positioned above. The coin was composed primarily of copper, giving it a distinctive reddish-brown appearance when new. In dirty condition, however, these pennies often appear dark brown, black, or heavily toned due to decades of circulation, environmental exposure, and oxidation. While dirt and discoloration can reduce a coin's value, some collectors still appreciate these pieces because they represent authentic circulation history and often spark interest in coin hunting. Although the 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny is not considered rare in standard circulated grades, collector demand remains strong, because it belongs to the popular Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Millions of collectors around the world actively search for wheat pennies to complete albums and date sets. Dirty condition examples are extremely common and generally not rare by themselves. However, coins that display unusual characteristics such as striking errors, exceptional preservation, or attractive original surfaces can command much higher prices. Additionally, as fewer wheat pennies remain in everyday circulation, interest in older Lincoln cents continues to grow. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of searching through rolls of pennies in hopes of discovering a valuable specimen hiding among ordinary coins. The value of a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark depends heavily on its condition. A heavily circulated or dirty example typically sells for only a few cents to a few dollars. Coins showing significant wear but retaining clear details often trade in the range of $1 to $5. Better preserved examples with stronger details can bring $10 to $50 or more. Uncirculated specimens featuring original red luster are considerably more valuable and may sell for $745,000 depending on grade. In some cases, professionally graded coins certified at very high mint state levels have achieved auction prices reaching several $1,000s. Era varieties associated with the 1941 Lincoln cent can also attract strong bidding from collectors and may command substantial premiums when authenticated by reputable grading services. Collectors who discover a 1941 wheat penny should carefully examine the coin before attempting any cleaning. Cleaning can permanently damage the surface and often reduces collector value. It is generally best to leave the coin in its original condition, even if it appears dirty or dark. Using a magnifying glass can help identify important details, including potential minting errors or unusual characteristics. Storing the coin in a protective holder will help preserve its condition and prevent further environmental damage. Collectors seeking to determine an accurate value should compare their coin with certified examples or consult professional grading services. Patience and proper research can make a significant difference when evaluating older wheat pennies. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is a remarkable reminder of America's pre-World War II era and remains a favorite among coin collectors. While most dirty condition examples are worth modest amounts, the coin's historical significance and enduring popularity continue to make it a desirable collectible. Exceptional high-grade specimens and rare era varieties can bring surprisingly large sums at auction, proving that even a humble 1-cent coin can hold substantial value. If you have old wheat pennies tucked away in a jar, coin album, or family collection, it may be worth taking a closer look. You never know when a seemingly ordinary penny could turn out to be an exciting treasure from America's numismatic past. Next up, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest rare coin discoveries. Share this video with fellow collectors and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable wheat penny in your collection. Until next time, happy coin hunting and good luck finding your next hidden treasure, money.